Good enough. What's good enough? You store at a subconscious level ideas that you have. Store ideas. You store experiences. You store conversations that you've had. Memories. Or how you remember something. It may not be the real memory or the true memory, but it's what you remember as being real or true. Your version of it. There are three sides to every story. Washing machine's running, a whole bunch of stuff is going on, and an airplane's going over, and one of them has a newborn. And they're talking, and she goes, "Oh, I gotta go, my baby just woke up." And over all that noise, that mother will hear her baby cry. How's come? Because it's important to her. It's important. So she will screen out all that noise and listen for something that's important and hear it. Now the question is, why doesn't the father go? Because he knows the mother will. I got your back, man. Don't worry about it. I got your back. So you store a lot of information. You store a lot of things in your subconscious. Are we getting that idea? And it's stored at a subconscious level. Okay? Whole bunch of stuff. I could talk for another 20 minutes. Maintain sanity. How many of you have ever heard of Groucho Marx? Come on, you heard of Groucho Marx? Groucho Marx said one time they wanted him to sign a contract, and they said there was a sanity clause in the contract. And he said, "You can't fool me. There's no such thing as a sanity clause." All right, so maintain sanity. Sanity. It makes some kind of sense out of your world. If you've ever read the book by Viktor Frankl about man's search for meaning, he does logotherapy, and he says whatever makes sense to you is what you ought to do. Doesn't need to make sense to me, but it just needs to make sense to you. Logotherapy. Great book. About the size of Reader's Digest. If you ever get a chance to read it, it's worth the read.
And unfortunately, we have a lot of aggressive women these days, and we have a very big mixture of men and women who are victims of domestic violence. So we want to talk a little bit about domestic violence. What really is this? And I'm not going to read all this stuff, but I want to go back to that other slide over here where it says, can you do that? This is what is domestic violence. This I will do. Domestic violence is about one person getting and keeping power and control over another person in an intimate relationship. What is that? Pattern of behavior with one intimate partner uses physical violence, coercion, threats. See, physical violence is like one little part of this paragraph.